Alright, so I looked it up. This game has one more episode before it gets returned to Steam to change my mind on the return or not. That allows us, because it's 2 hours or 14 days, is what, 14 days and 2 hours of gameplay is what the return policy is. So, it's got an extra 20-ish minutes to tickle my pickle before it disappears from my Steam library, and I just get Cultic instead. I don't know, like the world and stuff, like this has never been like my thing. Like I like designs like this. I think they're interesting and cool to look at, but they're not worlds that I want to explore. Does that make any sense? Like Alien's cool because you have actual humanoids involved with aliens. And like Geiger's artwork I think is interesting to look at. But like as for like, ooh, this is a world I want to explore, not really. When it comes to horror, I like stuff more like what I've been playing. Like Little Night. I like creepier designs set into an interesting world with a good story. This is just grotesque stuff to be grotesque. Has nothing going for it in terms of a story. We're just somebody wandering aimlessly through this visceral world, and it's fucking boring. And I'm stuck. Oh god, am I actually like, stuck? Okay. How would you design your levels like this? Have these pathways that go nowhere, and you just get lost for a second. This right here area is exactly how I feel about the game. It's a big bunch of nothing. If you like this game, I do want to say this. I don't feel like I should have to say this, but you kind of have to. If you like this game, me not liking it should do nothing for your enjoyment of the game. If you think this game's great, then good. Everybody's opinions and tastes are different on every aspect of art. I'm assuming we're supposed to go that way where there's a little bit of light reflecting. You know, everybody's opinions are different on art, and that's what makes art so interesting. So, on any art form. So me not liking this should do nothing for your personal opinion on the game. If you like it, by all means, enjoy it, you know? Play it, really like it. Who cares? Who gives a toot what I say? You know? For me personally, I find it stupendously boring. Boring and pointless is how I find it so far. Like a lot of the game's art design would look cool as a Magic card, but again, like I said, it's not a world that I personally care to explore. It's not my thing, you know. Probably work better in a book format or something like that than necessarily a video game. What was that, like a little demon dragon thing? Little snake. Okay. I'm like, I hope you don't want us to fight it, because we don't have jack shit to fight. We can't run very well, and I don't know where I'm supposed to be running to, so... All you're gonna do is annoy me. What's this? Something I can't do yet? I suppose? Nothing down here. What? What are these doors? What's this guy? Their new gun? I'm assuming that's right. What are the point of these? I can't open a single door in this damn game. I think an hour to an hour and a half is a good judge of call of whether or not I'm going to enjoy a game. Obviously, it's not perfect. There's plenty of games I've played in the past where it's like the 3 or 4 hour mark where I'm like, I'm so sick of this. But like, if I'm not enjoying it within the first hour to 2 hours, like, that's a good enough sign, right? I feel like that's pretty fair. The fuck? What's this thing do? What's this thing do? Okay. I don't understand why we're touching foreskins here, but... It's like I don't have a direction on, like, even remotely where I'm supposed to go. This is so frustrating. All right. Not a clue what I'm supposed to be doing still, but we're running around. I suppose. Let's see what good that did us. No, hold on. Let's not do that one. Let's do this one instead. What's up here first? Nothing? Again, not having an idea of what we're supposed to be doing or where we're going is super frustrating. Not like basically where we first came out of? Gets old, man. What the fuck is this? Oh, does it become our, like, buddy? I'm, like, super bright. I guess the sun picked up a little bit. Okay. Whatever. What's down here? What's up here? Another ring collecting thing? Oh my god, these take so long. Alright, we have 3 of the 4 things. Just assuming this is where we're supposed to go. There's that thing. Yeah, we know it hurts. All right. I don't know what those are for still. Didn't hear I needed this. No, I need all 4, don't I? Yeah, we need all 4. We need to find our way back to that greenish room. I think it's this way we gotta go. I don't honestly remember what way we need to go. Alright. This the way to the penis room? Oh, the sound effects. Just lovely, you know? Oh, okay. Let me guess, you melt away the bodies. Yep. Alright, cool. And then you go that way. I just gotta remember which tube that is. Oh, nice. It's pointed to it, so you know. Alright, moving on. I'd really like just beat this section before we call it done, you know? Alright, now we have all four. Can I just... I think we need to go through this one. And then back across, I think, is what we need to do. I think we need that one. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. There we go. We're gonna at least solve this puzzle. Okay. Whatever that did. Yeah, I don't think we're ready for this section yet. Okay. Well, now what? You know? Alright, there we go. I figured it out. Okay. Well, now what? What was the point of that then? What'd that do? What? I can go through a door now? Wow. Fancy. Went through a door. All that just to get through a door? We're going down, down, down. I don't know what the purpose of that was, but whatever. We're back to this room? I know this last episode's been a little bit longer than what they have been, but it's because this is the last hurrah for the game to try to win me over, and it really hasn't. It really has not won me over at all. More just openness. Yeah. More of the same shtick. So I think that's where I'm going to end this series, actually, of Scorn. Not a huge fan of this. So if you're a fan of this game, like I said, me saying I don't like it should take nothing away from the experience for you. That's for sure. As for me, I just didn't like this game. It has nothing going for it that, it has nothing going for it that I find interesting. Like, yeah, the art style is kind of cool, but then again, like I said, I don't care to explore this kind of art style. Put an hour and 13 into it. Act 1. We're on Act 3. Well, we're on, I don't know how many acts there are. But, I'm just gonna talk about it for a second and let the credits scroll, okay? This just isn't my thing. I don't like this. I don't like games where you just kind of don't have an objective. So I don't play a lot of, like, survival games anymore, unless I'm playing it with friends, because the objective is just to hang out with friends. You know, like, I'm not, the more I, like, game and the more I go into, like, you know, what I want to play and stuff, I just don't have any interest in games like this. I don't care about, like, I want something from the experience. I either want it to be A, super fun, or B, have a good and interesting story, and this is providing nothing for that. You know, it doesn't have it's void of music. So when you're wandering around these big open empty areas, it's just kind of boring. The puzzles, like, I don't mind if you don't handhold somebody through puzzles, but at the same time, like, I need to at least know an objective that I'm trying to do. Oh, I'm trying to get a key to unlock a door. Well, I don't know that. You just wander around and start pressing buttons until you're like, all right, this is, I guess, what I'm supposed to do. There's, like, no story to this game. If there is, like, the only thing we're on Act 3, and the only thing is we're some kind of messed up humanoid creature that is going through this messed up Geiger-esque world trying to find our way out. That's the only thing I can assume is going on story-wise. Like, there's nothing here for me to want to continue. There just isn't. There's nothing going on that I find that fascinating or interesting. Maybe if you were bigger into the art style, you could look past that and, like, you know, want to, like, dive into the art and stuff. But again, this isn't an art style that I care to, like, dive into as a world, I guess. Like, I don't know, like, you look at screenshots, you're like, this is cool, you know, like, I want to check this out. But then you're plopped down in the world and you're actually moving around in the world, and it's like, oh, you know what I mean? Like, just isn't much to it. It's stiff and clunky feeling. I don't like not having a jump button. Makes traversing a little annoying, I suppose. I don't know, maybe the weapons get better, but the one little, like, air tongue gun we got was super jank. I didn't like it. I don't know what it evolves into, but that's my thing, is, like, if you play a game and you give it a good hour to an hour and a half to 2 hours, I feel like you're going to know whether or not if you like that game, right? I feel like that's a fair shot. This is a game that if I had the demo to it and played the demo, I would have not bought. That's the truth. I would not have bought it. I would have played the demo and been like, this isn't my thing. You know? And then I sit down and play the game. And I was kind of hopeful because it talked about having puzzles and stuff and a little bit of first-person shooting. And so I was like, okay, cool. And like I said, the art style is here. I guess I just don't find it visually interesting enough to continue forward, if that makes sense. Like, yeah, you scroll through the screenshots, you're like, oh, this looks cool. You know, Geiger presents some really striking artwork, and obviously this is heavily inspired by by him. And you're like, okay, cool, you know? And it's like I said, I think I would prefer just to be on Magic Card than I would to actually, like, scroll through. Maybe if there was more going on in the game, it'd be different. Maybe if there was more of a narrative, maybe if there was more of a direction to the game, maybe if I felt like, you know, we were progressing through a goal of something. I just didn't feel that with this game. I just felt like we were wandering around big empty areas doing nothing, twiddling our thumbs and being like, pressing buttons, being like, well, does this one work? Is this what we need to do to move on? You know? And that's how I feel about the game. Like, I was not enjoying the hour to hour and a half. I would say I was just shy of an hour and a half. I know the runtime said, what was it, an hour 15, which is probably about right considering, you know, the two, like, what, 25-minute episodes and this longer one. That's probably about right. But this is, I don't know. I don't like it. I know I don't want to continue forward with it, so I would rather just get my, like, $40 back personally, is what I would rather do. And that's what I'm going to do. So this is where I'm going to end Scorn. Again, if you like this game, don't let my experience with it or my opinion of it tarnish your opinion of it. By all means, enjoy the game and love it. It's not my thing. If I were to give this a rating, any game that I don't finish, I automatically give a 5 out of 10 to, because I don't know how the game ends. I don't know where, you know, maybe it gets way better 4 hours into the game. I don't know where it goes, you know. So I got to give any game I don't finish a 5 out of 10. But to me personally, without that being said, this is like a 2.5 to 2 to 3. It's a 2 or 3, basically. So 2.5. I'll give it a 2.5 out of 10 for my personal opinion. There's just nothing here for me. I didn't have fun with what I played. I don't like it. I plan on just getting my money back and moving on with my business. That's it. I just don't like what this game is presenting. I don't like what this game is doing. I just don't care to move on. I don't see myself ever finishing it. I've played what I played of it right now, and I have no intention of going back to it. You know, that was like my thing was like I could have stopped last video, but I wanted to give it just a little bit longer to kind of like present itself, and it was just kind of the same thing. It just kind of kept being the same empty open world of nothingness, and it ain't my thing, man. What are these? All the Patreons or Kickstarters, I would assume. But yeah, I just, you know, if, like I said, if you like it, go for it. For me, not a fan of it. Like I said, it's one of those games, if I played the demo to it, I never would have bought it. I knew from the first video, man. That's the truth. I knew from the first video I made of this that I was like, I'm not going to like this. The more I played it and the more I was like, yeah, this isn't my thing. And I gave it a shot. You know, I gave it a shot. I just don't have any intentions of finishing it. I don't want to go back and play anymore. Wow, man, a lot of people supported this game. That's cool. Wow, a lot of people. Holy smokes. But yeah, I'm going to request a refund on Steam, I think. I don't know, because then I feel bad requesting a refund because I'm uploading videos and monetizing it, right? Here's what I'm going to do. I will keep the game. I don't know, because I'm like, I don't want to play any more of it. It's so weird. I don't know what to do with this. What's the moral dilemma here? Do I return the game and just not monetize it? Maybe. Maybe that's what I do. Maybe I just return the game and don't monetize it. How about that? That'd make me feel a little bit better. I don't want to make money off of something that I'm like requesting a refund for. Wow. A lot of backers, different websites even. Do we need to watch all these? I don't think so. So, I don't know. I'm going to take the day to think about it. Let me know in the comments, 1, if you want to see this continued onward. 2, if you want this, if I should just move on to another thing. I'm going to give myself some time to think about whether or not if I want to refund this or not. So, we'll see. We'll see. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed what I did of it, and I'll catch you in the next thing. Take it easy. Peace.